We're eating a little food and just enjoying nature. In a moment, we're going to set our goals for this new quarter. It's crazy to think that we're already into our 7th month of the year. And I just decided to go live and share some time and space with y'all. So come on in. You want to be on camera? You want to say hey? Hi. I don't give her an option, but that's Hi. April, y'all. Say hey to Sister April.
Hello, 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 beautiful people.
It's a beautiful day to have a beautiful day.
Yes.
Hey, D. Look, D's on TikTok when you can't see her, but.
Hi, D.
So, yeah, we just got some food in Oxford at South Taco Depot shop. April's never had it before. You liking it?
Yes. New spot, new spot.
That's good. These flies about to get.
I know. I'm trying to get something. Go.
Sound like a. Anyway. So South Taco Depot shop is pretty much like a Chipotle, but a more like local grown version of it. This sauce that I have is dragon sauce, like a little sweet, little spicy. If you want to try it.
Okay.
Peace and love. Stuff in my face right now. I love eating with my hands. So there's this food. It's a Caribbean food. It's called roti. It's like not where we went with Ethiopian. It's a little different, but it has this big old bread.
That's good. The sauce.
It has this big old bread. And kind of similar to the Ethiopian food, except for that bread was on the bottom and the food was on top. This is like your food is on the side and the bread's here. You just pick it up and eat it like that. So good.
Okay.
So good.
Where is it?
Well, I first had it when I was in Trinidad and Tobago, when I was in Tobago. But they also had it in South Florida. They had like an authentic Trini spot. I don't know where else they might have it.
Well, we don't have it over here.
We don't have it down here.
That's good. That is like a... What's the name of it again?
Dragon sauce.
Okay.
You like it?
I like that better than my buffalo.
Your buffalo. Because you got jalapenos. And then you got some... Sorry, y'all.
Put it all together.
A little sweet, a little spicy. Now, if you're going to be on camera, I can move it back. And it's going to come all the way this way.
Do your thing. Do your thing. You're sharing space with us all. I like to share sometimes.
I feel you. Me too. Go on now. That coleslaw has a little kick to it too. I think she said they put vinegar in it.
Okay.
It was good. That food looks good. Send me some. It is really good. I got a bowl. I got rice, black beans, pinto beans, olives, corn salsa, tomatoes, peppers and onions, some tofu. What'd you get on yours?
The bottom was yours. The lettuce, the rice,
lettuce.
the mixed veggies, corn, tomatoes, pico de gallo, onion, jalapenos.
She got jalapenos and jalapenos and jalapenos.
And I think that's
Let me jalapeno. No, it's got sour cream on it. Never mind. I probably don't need it. I'll be sniffling over here crying. Yeah, I don't have a big tolerance for spice. But yeah, y'all, we're coming out here so we can spend some time in nature, and we're gonna get clear about our goals. What are our goals for this second half of the year? And I also want to invite you to consider, what are your goals for the second half of this year? Half a year has already come and gone. And it's one thing to have an idea. It's another thing to take action and align with that idea. And I find that writing down my goals, identifying my goals, because writing down my goals requires me to identify them. A lot of times we think we know what we want, but when it's time to put it into words, a lot of us are like, you know. And it's like, no, you have to know, right? Faith without works is dead. But before you have the faith, you have to have the vision. And in the Bible, it does say, write it down, make it plain. So we have to get clear about what it is that we desire. You done? Or are you done for now?
I'm done for now. Let's do it.
The fly is getting to you. Go on now, little fly. And it's all about intention, y'all. It's all about intention. If you don't live your life with intention, you're going to live your life through reaction, through reactivity. And then you realize you're never really leading your life. You're being led by your emotions or what other people think or feel.
Yes.
And that's really not a way to live. That's just existing.
It's giving away power. Your power.
Giving away your power. Exactly. Sis said it.
Although we must surrender to something, but not someone. Only
You must stand for anything or stand for something or you fall for anything. I'm going to finish this and then we can get started. This bench is giving me little splinters in my bottom.
Because you were scooting by?
I don't know. I think it's just because this is so thin. Like I can feel the
fabric,
all the imperfections in the bench. You need any more napkins?
I
Need another one? I will put two. I like to get on my nerves real fly.
You want the sauce?
Yeah, I'm gonna put it on
Okay.
this. I got another one. Whoop. But yeah, y'all, we're at this beautiful, beautiful park. Beautiful, beautiful park. My beautiful soul sister. Look at us, Dimple Gang. Dimple Gang.
You know they're not transplants or whatever they've been doing.
They get dimple transplants. So yeah, this second half of the year is upon us, y'all. We're already in season 7, and those dreams won't work unless you do. It's one thing to think about how you want your life to be or to talk about how you want your life to be. It's another thing to put action towards aligning with that. And I think many of us will continue to live in our head about our lives, envisioning it and fantasizing, but really not making it a reality because we're not aligning with it. And it's a conscious choice to align with the life that you desire. You can't say you want a life that's more peaceful and continue to entertain people, places, and things that drain your peace. Say that you want to be healthier and then continue to make unhealthy decisions or entertain unhealthy thoughts. You can't say that you want to be one thing and then choose to align with the opposite energy. And your energy, that's your currency, y'all. You know what would be good in this?
What?
Some cranberries.
Oh, yeah.
Like I add a little sweet. Oh my goodness, one of the ladies, Liz, after yoga yesterday, she brought me from her car. It had chickpeas, onions, like radish, broccoli, like raw broccoli. It had cranberries in it, and something else with like vinegar. April, it was so good. I was like, first of all, you must have known I was hungry. I haven't eaten today. Second of all, it was so good, and it had like a little pepper, so it's a little spice. I need to text her, like, I need that recipe, please, and thank you.
I heard her say, I have something for you. She was the one that asked me, did I need any help?
Oh, Liz, yeah. She used to practice with me when I had the first studio.
Okay.
And I had been thinking about her, and one day she just ended up coming to the library class, and I was like, because when I lost my phone, I lost all my contacts from down here.
Yeah.
Little fly.
Oh, no,
Shoe fly. Don't bother me.
Shoe fly, don't bother me. If she left you rice, you didn't even study it.
No, I want what's in your bowl. You know, most people are only ever going to be as peaceful as they make up their mind to be. As successful, as happy, as healthy as they make up their minds to be. Most people just haven't made up their mind. They're straddling the fence. They're like, I want this, but also I want this. I want this, but I don't want to give up this. Because you can't do both.
You can't.
Look at that dog looking at us. Oh, just like, what y'all doing?
Oh, you know that.
Girl. No, it ain't in this bowl. You can't see it. It's nowhere around us like we can see.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, what is it? Just read my mind, man. Come on. We're still working on that. We're still working on the telepathy part. Okay, sunroof. You got the good spot. You got the full shade.
Really, that's why I was trying to get over there, but it was dusty.
We can have barefoot, but not dusty feet. That ain't cute.
Like, what's her name? Sprinkle.
No dusty. Confirmation.
Look.
The Lord said, I care too much for you to be entertaining dust. What you shake your head for?
I'm still at the tape. Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, I'm a... Give me 2.5. Give me 2.5. Birds sound so pretty.
Okay. I'm going to get on and just to tap the live. Get you your daily hearts.
Thanks. Yeah, nobody else on there tapping nothing. Oh yeah, I turned my TikTok when I open it so it don't make sound. I didn't like that. I was
How
like,
you do that?
in your settings, it's an option to open it on mute. I sure did. You done with this? Okay. You got your sniffle it from your jalapenos, ain't it? It is warm. I need some water now, like get it by a body of water. A pool, beach. Hey girl, hey. Yeah, if you're watching live, that'd be great. Double tap the screen. Thanks, Miss April. Look, Shorty's sitting right here with me and she's showing me love. Y'all just sitting out here looking and lurking. So we brought our handy dandy notebooks. I brought my planner. I left it though. This is Miss April. Look at both of hers are purple. Love it. Is that your favorite color? Oh, you got the old school composition notebook. This one makes me think about, y'all ever seen Harriet the Spy? You ever seen it, the movie? Her notebook, and they got it, and she had written all that stuff about people. Here's my notebook. New notebook for the new quarter. Pink is going to be one of my favorite colors. It used to be purple.
Pink is growing on me, though.
See, I feel like the more you tap into your feminine energy, the more it's like, actually, got my pens. Bam. Because, you know, I'm a writer, y'all.
It's pen, right? Yeah.
All of them are pens. Okay. Yeah, I write in multiple colors. All right. Bam. I didn't bring my planner. I guess I'm just going to write on my notebook. I might come on that side with you, though.
Okay.
And I brought my book. This is my first book of the month. This is my 21st book of the year. Started back reading last year for leisure since junior high. Love it. Would highly recommend. What you looking at?
My toes.
What's wrong with your toes?
It's time to get them done.
No. I didn't know if something was on them or what.
I thought that was dust too.
I was getting my toes done the other day, painted, and I was like, do I want to get them just polished? Do I want to get a pedicure? Because last time I just got them polished.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, well, what's the price of it? She was telling me. I was like, let's just do the pedicure. I just read my book. Mm, 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 mm. Almost done. Thanks. One thing that irks me is assumptions. I despise when people assume things and they fill in the blanks and just from what they see or what they hear or what they feel.
Right.
But you don't ask, you don't have clarity. You're just moving off of something you made up in your own mind and building your whole reality off it. I despise that. I really do. I really do. All right, let me go throw this away.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let me go get mine.
I'm trying to decide if I want to go get my planner.
To the car?
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to decide.
Okay.
It's a little further of a walk, though.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'll just stick with my notebook. You want me to throw that away?
Please. Got the little water fountains out here.
I think they have a little reader's library thing.
Okay, like you drop a book off and pick up.
Yeah. I'll be in random places and see what about. Oh, can we stop? Oh, let me see. Can you see the water from there?
Well, a little bit.
Because we're kind of down on the hill. But from right here, I can see it all.
Yeah. I can see this end of it.
Girl. Yeah. Though I had to be mindful of what I was doing. Girl. All the stuff I forgot about the Jesus. Anyway. I'm not surprised. On YouTube. All right, new notebook, new goals. Journaling the laughter, love, and lessons of a good life. Amen. I'm so excited. It's nothing like a new notebook. Oh, new possibilities. Thanks, April, for all the love. Sure appreciate you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's start with this one and this one. All right. So, do you want to get off live or do you mind staying on? I don't mind. So, because some of it's gonna be spoken, but most of it's gonna be written.
Okay. Our session is at 2, right?
Session. Oh, next Friday. Yeah. Today is Saturday. 7, 5, 25. So we got third quarter. Wow, third quarter goals. Get you some friends that you can be hold accountable, and they hold you accountable, that you have accountability with, that you can set goals with. Because I'm telling you, y'all, you become a sum product of the people that you surround yourself with. If you surround yourself with people who are not going anywhere, baby, you ain't gonna go nowhere. If you surround yourself with 4 sad people, you gonna be the 5th one. If you surround yourself with 3 broke people, you gonna be the 4th one. If you surround yourself with 1 negative person, you're gonna be the 2nd. I just got to a point where I had to learn to value my peace above all else. Just because I'm making these decisions doesn't mean it's not hard, but if the goal is peace, it's worth it. And I think sometimes people feel like, oh, well, you must be happy now that you're doing it. It's not about being happy, because happy is fleeting. I could be happy this minute and unhappy the next. But peace means no matter what my circumstances are, I can be okay with that.
Absolutely.
And people are chasing happiness. Anything you chase is going to flee. Peace is not something that you chase. It's something that you are. It's something that you become. It's an energy that you hold. Third quarter goals. All right. So how I like to do mine, I'll just start. Maybe I'll write a few questions, and then I might sit and just kind of breathe for a little bit, and then I go to answer it. Or I might sit and breathe for a little bit, and then I'll ask the questions, then I'll go into answer it. How do you want to start?
Question.
Okay. So for the third quarter goals, I like to come up with 3 of each. So 3 financial goals, 3 or I won't even put a number. I might just put financial goals, spiritual goals, financial goals, spiritual goals. I need to bring my other notebook so I can look. What's a goal that you want to add? What's a sector of goals?
All that falls on the financial.
Personal goals and maybe like professional goals.
Okay, professional.
And that doesn't mean you have to have one for each quarter. I mean, for each month, because there's 3 months within this quarter. So that might mean I have one of each of these goals within July. Or that might mean this month I'm just focusing on 2 of these goals or one sector. You get to break it up, but it's just I want to focus on, it just gives you an outline. And I will put a fun goal too. Fun or pleasure. Financial, spiritual, personal, professional. What else? What other sectors of goals? Then you can just decide.
You did fun.
Fun. What else? You gonna add any?
Family.
Family. That's good. Family. Fun slash pleasure. Anything else?
Giving back, community value.
Okay. So what does that call when you give back? Like charity?
Charity.
Community slash charity. Okay, maybe one more. Let's see. Financial,
Self-care.
spiritual, personal. So personal could be self-care, but we could put self-care.
Okay.
You want to make it one? Okay. Perfect. Yeah, so for personal, we could put personal development, and then self-care could be the personal development, then self-care. Love it. So now that gives us 8. That dog is off the list. Okay, so that gives us 8 categories to choose from. And now we get to decide how we want to break it down.
Now these are for the
quarter.
The quarter.
So then we'll go in and we'll break it down for each month. So we'll break down July, August, September. Even if it's just
What was it? No, I guess
Like a
it's
double
fly.
something. I don't know. Oh, look, now my hair's on me. I'm like,
Okay.
I'm gonna put us like this. Oh, hopefully I wasn't flashing, y'all. So we could see, get a little more. All right. So we can just start with July, obviously, because we're here. So we'll take a little moment, get grounded, breathe, and then maybe just ask yourself, like, what is it that I need this month? What is it that I need this quarter? How can I best align with my goals? And then just, we'll sit. So just set like a little timer if you want.
Okay. About 5 minutes too.
That's fine. 3 minutes would be good.
Okay.
Do like 3.5 minutes. If it was somebody else, I'd be like, nah, we need to set it for longer. But you and I, we're gonna be able to ease on in that space real simple.
You sure?
Yeah, we need longer.
I did 3 points.
They started?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I was just listening.
So what came to me is that I know we have 8 portions, so we could choose 3 from each one for each month. Well, that's 8, so we have like a wild card. Maybe there's like a one you want to throw in there. Instead of like, okay, I need to hit a financial goal every month. And the spiritual, instead of trying to reach all 8 every month, we could just break it down and do 3 per month. That way, by the end of the quarter, we've accumulated to our goal. So let's say your goal is to save $1,000. That might be the goal that goes to September. So then July and August, I'm saving up, $350, then $350. Then it's like, okay, I've made my $1,000 extra savings.
Right.
That's just what came to me something.
So, family was mine first,
Okay.
and then the financial goal, and it was 1,500.
For what?
For the
July, for like your whole quarter.
Quarter.
Okay. So I mean, we're just gonna write it down. I'm just saying we can work it. Just because it's the quarter doesn't mean it has to make sense. Like we got to start in July. It might be okay. My goal by the end of the quarter is this amount of money. So then once you have that for the end of the quarter, it makes sense what you got to do for each month.
Right. Because for me, measurable goals are what I need right now.
I think that's what everyone. Because if you just got to go and you ain't measuring it, how you expect to ever get there? Yeah. Yeah.
I don't want to jump and be like. That's what I was gonna warn you about.
Girl, you just said that sound and that came out. I was like, what? What in the world? Oh Lord. Oh, I'm trying not to. Forgot this thing has such a deep plunge on it. All right. That park looks so pretty behind us.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's get to it. Oh, I see what I'm doing. I see it. I think we're doing the same thing. I'm just seeing my overall goals, and I just started out, and I'm just going through. So identifying the 8 overall goals,
Right.
and then I'll break it down. July, August, and September, how to reach towards that. If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like you're doing the same thing.
Right. It's just with more words. Because if I don't, I've been forgot what I say right there. What that means. So yeah, it's the note to self.
Do you want another pen?
Sure.
I write in colors because it helps me to break my thoughts up.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I put it all in one color, I gotta work harder to go find it and what says what.
Right.
Even in high school, like I always would take notes of different colors. It helps me separate my thoughts.
Right.
There's one of these that's coming up with a question mark for me.
Lassie.
They know Lassie. That's the wrong type of dog for Lassie.
Is it? Oh, okay.
Lassie was like a collie. She like brown with the. Never mind.
Yeah.
That's like a lab. That's like Airbud.
Airbud. That's it. That's it. Airbud. The dog they always use on those spiritual movies too.
It is. They do because they're good. They're good dogs. The golden retrievers. So I've heard.
That's what that is.
If I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Or lab. No, I think that's a golden retriever. I think that black one right there is a lab.
Okay, yeah.
And the one over there is a golden retriever.
Okay.
You can see stuff online. It's like my golden retriever boyfriend. You haven't? Oh.
And watch is gonna come to phone because since you talked about sprinkle, baby, she all on
really? But you searched her too, though.
Yeah. And if it wasn't her, somebody did a video of it, but they talked
about her.
Get out my thoughts.
Mine is the family one. I'm like, I don't. I mean, you have little ones, so it's easy to be like, okay. But for me, I'm like, I don't know. Just pause on that one. What you put for fun and pleasure? You got there yet?
That's the one I laughed at.
Oh.
But the part will be mine.
Okay, well, you gonna write that down then, shorty. So how many times? You gonna do it once a month? 3 times?
When that first session goes.
Girl, that ain't nah. You need to set your mind so you actionable steps to reach your goal. Tomorrow we gonna wait and see. Y'all hear this? Somebody look at this.
Come take a look at this.
Somebody go look at this. Oh, what time is it? I know you gotta go too.
It's 1:03.
Did you say you gotta get your mom by 2?
Got 2.
Good. All right, so I'm gonna move on to July, and then I guess we could, I don't know, finish separate if you want, because I'm gonna hold you. Let's see, July.
But how often do you? So like if I'm using it for strengthening,
Like
what would you recommend?
Once a week at least.
Once a week. Okay.
Yeah, lock in. Like if you do the 4-session bundle, and right now it's at $50 a session. Obviously, your first session would be that, but I'd say if you want to see growth, you're gonna do it once a week so you can actually see what's happening. Versus if you just do it like once a month, and it's 30 days in a month, so that's
a long time.
Yeah.
There's nothing to measure. Way over there.
Just something we do every now and again. But if you got goals, you gotta spin the block. And if you break it down, it's like, all right, I got 3 months, which breaks down into 12 weeks, which breaks down into, you know what I mean? It just makes it make more sense. So it's like I need to do something every week to reach towards my goal rather than just once a month. So we're gonna do it by the month, but then we need to break it down into weekly.
Okay.
So I like to start the big, okay, what's my 3 months goal? Now break it down. What can I do in this 1 month? And then how can I break it down into the week?
Okay.
Some people go into breaking it down day by day. That might work for you. For me, I just like to, I know I want to do this week.
Right.
Because depending on how my week flows, it's like, all right, it makes sense for me to do this at midnight on this day. But I do self-care, bedtime. Thank you. Because I need to start going to sleep and getting up early. Bedtime and rising. I've been going to bed at 11 p.m., but I think I want to make my bed till like 10:30 and get up at 5:30. That's 7 hours. 10:30. And then one of my clients the other day, she was saying 5:30. She was watching this video and the guy was saying, let your device go to sleep an hour before you and wake up an hour after you. So you're not going to sleep looking at your screen. Which I put a lock on mine, but it locks at my bedtime. So it locks at 11, my hour, it's time to go to sleep. But if I lock it at 10, and then I'm not screening for that last hour, it gives me time to decompress, connect with God, like give my eyes and my mind some rest and really just be in my own energy. Same thing when I wake up, instead of just waking up and going to the device, which my device is typically still locked. It doesn't unlock until 7, but instead of going, I just have an hour of being without it.
So I have my phone set that way. It actually goes to sleep at 9:45. So that's when the do not disturb and all of that turns on.
Do you have a bedtime?
But I don't have a bedtime. So it's like I'm still eating after.
See? So then that might be something you put on your self-care or your personal development.
Yeah.
Which you had a question mark around. No, it was professional. Right. Well, what you got for personal?
I haven't written anything.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what I'm gonna put about it. Personal development.
Yeah, that's my self-care, my bedtime and my rising. So even though that's my overall quarter goal, I can implement this now that I've actually, you know what I mean? That's something that's a daily thing. And by the end of the 3rd month, it's like, oh, if I start now, it's going to be embodied.
Right. Self-care. I need to catch up on all mine. Like waxing.
Just pick one thing. What's your self-care thing? So you want like monthly? Or that's just for July?
Yeah, that's just for July.
Ah, okay, I see.
This one is just for July.
So then you give yourself one for August.
But I don't have to go there often.
Your goal, your self-care goal. If that's for July, and then you think, well, okay, so waxing is July. Then August, I'm going to do this. This September. Then that way you already marked off for your quarter. Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I did want to take that trip though. Remember the one we verbally talked about it? I didn't see it, but it was about the Black Girls Hill. Not Black
Oh,
Girls
the
Hill.
October, was it September, October? For the Girl Just Hill?
Yeah, Girl Just Hill.
In Chicago, wasn't it?
Yeah.
September.
So
So would that be self-care? I think that would be personal development.
okay.
Because you're developing your person.
Mm-hmm.
Self-care is more like I'm tending to my, like, your wax, your nails, your...
Mm-hmm.
But you just write it down. Like, you could just put your spiritual goals, and then just under spiritual, just write everything that your spiritual goals are.
Right.
Or you just write it and be messy now, and you can go back and, get clear later.
Mm-hmm.
So I would just write it all down, whatever comes to you. Oh, sunspot. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. What y'all want to talk about? Nothing. The device is getting a little warm. Oh, the water is cool. Nice and refreshing. All right, so we're almost to a stop. I think Miss April gotta go, so we're gonna see how much more we get done. You another pen? You're like, two enough. Two enough. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. And those two are questionable.
Maybe I'll be able to.
Nah, you want no another. I'm just.
I'm gonna say after I revisit. Ooh, I like these. Are you do you like to draw? Oh, okay.
Now that's so interesting that you're writing with that. You write light, cause look, I'm writing with the same thing, but look how I write heavy. So if I try to write like that,
Ain't gonna come up.
it will come up, but I could just tell how you hold it. You write real like dainty. I'd be like.
Okay. Charity.
I was gonna ask what you put for that one. Or is that one with the question mark?
Yeah, that's the one with the question mark.
So I have a question mark by family, the community or charity. And the community/charity, I guess I could just do like community outings, like facilitating something.
Yeah.
That might not be me necessarily, like, but maybe it could be.
It's still a give back.
Yeah, that's true. And then personal development. All right, so I'll just start with July now.
So would the yoga teacher training wouldn't be considered?
That's for professional.
Oh, okay.
For me. Okay. So the pole space and the YTT launch, that's what I have under professional.
Okay.
So each month now I get to put something under each July, August, and September that move me towards that. All right, now you're gonna write for July, and then we're gonna roll out, or are you gonna do them all?
These are this one is between July and September. They're reading, except for those two. I'm gonna revisit that one after July 10th.
Okay. So this is for me.
Fish, they over there fishing too. You like to fish?
I'll go sit by the water. And even if I put that in there, who gonna put the stuff? Who gonna bathe it? And who gonna get the? I don't know. And then this fish smell like. I'll go sit out by the water though. Then people catch it just to let it go and put it back. How traumatizing must that be? That's how people be doing each other, ain't it?
Yeah.
Catch and release you.
Back into the
You done hooked me in my mouth. I gotta heal. Like, we don't be humans, just be doing stuff.
Oh gosh, now that you say that.
You know, they just.
Oh, that's mean.
Like, never mind. Okay, I caught you. I really want. I just want to.
I just want to see what I can get. Ah.
Fishing. That's what. Anyway.
Mm. Oh no. Oh gosh, let me shut up.
Ah.
Wow. Girl. That's what it meant. Is that a mood ring?
No.
Okay.
All right. I reckon that's it. I do want to do some type of. If I don't try, I put travel on my quarterly. So how I wrote it was like this. This is what I want to do for the overall quarter. Now I'm gonna break it down. So if I want to save this, I need to save this. If I want to do this, then I need to,
Yeah.
But travel, I feel like by the end of the quarter, I'm thinking by September, I want to take that trip to Florida.
Right.
Because then the yoga teacher training starts in October, and I will be locked in for the most part. Yeah. But I think I'll just start to work towards that. But I could do a self-date every month for myself. I need to get back to dating myself. When I asked you the other day, I was like, when's the last time you been on a date? You were like, with you? And I'm like, not me, silly.
No.
A romantic date.
Never.
Not never. Never been on a date?
I take that back. I have. It's been, it seems like forever.
Okay. All right. I guess I'll finish this later. I want to figure out what I want to do for my self-date. And then once I know I want to do a self-date, then I can just start looking like, all right, I want to go to this place. I want to go to, and just start doing it. But if I have it written down, it just makes it easier to come back to.
Yeah.
So how you feeling?
I feel good.
Clear?
Yes.
That's
Even
good.
with your insert.
What insert?
The fishing analogy.
I don't even know where that came from, so it must have needed to.
Yeah.
You like, I know where it came from. You said, so that's what.
Taylor. Thanks, niece. I have to go buy you something for that one.
All right, y'all. Thanks for hanging out with us. We're about to get on out of here. It's been a lovely day hanging. Peace and love to your mom and them. Stay safe. Peace.